Hello everyone, this is Endgame Mars. We'll do another unboxing, another breakdown, another demo. Now this is Thomas is Alone. I want to point out real quickly, this is a limit run release game, so while you're watching this video, I'm sorry to say that the physical copies are out of stock from limited run. So you have to either go to eBay or someone like that, where most likely they will be gouging you a little bit higher on the normal price than it would normally be. But I want to point out how happy I was to see that this game got a physical release at some point, because Thomas Alone is a truly magical and an interesting and wonderful experience that not only just in game type, but also a critical point that I've always stated in my videos and just my personal belief about gaming is that since we're in the next generation and PC gaming and all that stuff like that, people's been completely obsessed with high fidelity graphics or just realistic graphics. Hell, then just graphics to the point where something looking at like this is just a joke. But Thomas is Alone is one of those magical experiences that I think everyone should sit down and play. Now don't worry, you can still get this game on digitally and for a fair price. I don't know the exact price of it, but I got it when I first played it was back on the PlayStation 3, and I got it when the PlayStation 3 Plus membership where you get the free games. And I remember beating it, and I was like, I always felt bad about it because the game was so much fun that I wanted to provide some money to the developers. So I was super glad to see it got a physical release, and I was able to give them money for a well-made game. Now the game isn't like anything too special. It's just a puzzle platformer, really, where you find certain partners and pals who's got certain abilities to get you through certain things. You either got someone who can jump really high, or somebody who can really small, somebody who can bounce, somebody who can float on water, and you take all of these abilities and you try to solve the puzzle together. And I think that it's not something revolutionary or anything like that, but the point is that since it's simple graphics, but the voice and the writing and the dialogue that happens in the game, as you can see right now with the guy talking to me, he brings such immersion for each character. Even though they're just squares or rectangles or a big box, you get immersed with these characters, and you actually feel like they each are their own individual, even though they're just plain Janes looking people, just a square box or a rectangle. And I think that's what the charm about this game was, is that to show that a game doesn't need to be so much to captivate a person, to evolve a game, or to be immersed into a game. I've always stated that graphics, I will say it right here now, literally do nothing for a video game. Nothing. It's just pictures. What matters is the development within the game. What you bring into the game, what the developers utilize in the game. A graphics can literally be a black screen with a white dot like Pong, and it can actually just have just as immersion and believability, and just bring someone to tears just as much as Last of Us and its graphic fidelity. Graphics do nothing for a game. It's just glitter, and that's why I love Thomas Was Alone, because it showed that a game doesn't have to do anything of that sort, but it can still have you just at all with the characters and be immersed in the characters and do not want to quit. When I was playing this game, and I got it when I first got it downloaded on PlayStation 3, and I got the physical copy, I played it pretty much all the way through. I could not stop playing it, because once you get hooked, you're hooked for good, and you want to play it to the very end. The music's good, the platforming's, sometimes it can be a little tedious here and there, because you just gotta jump on one head, jump on block, jump over another head, jump on another block, jump over one head. It gets a little tedious at certain moments, but do that the entire time, you will still just want to see what the next dialogue, who the next person you can be. And I think that's the charm about this game. And in my personal opinion, I think this game is about just finding your place in the world. You're always surrounded by so many other people, so many hosts who can do so much more, be better than you, and reach newer heights than you could ever achieve. But together, without you being there and that extra help and support, he wouldn't have been so great himself. It's that combination that we all can just get together and have we all have our uniqueness, we all have our downsides, but we all can stand together and do provide so much for each other. We all help each other. And that's why I think this game is about us finding our places, finding friends, being together, and knowing the fact that we all have a purpose. Even like my channel here, that it's not that great, and it's not the best channel in the world, and I'm rubbish. I can't really my skills or anything, nothing impressive, but the support I get and all the love from you guys is what makes me drive me to do better and achieve better. It's you guys who make this channel great, and it makes me want to do better for you guys. And that's why I think Thomas Was Alone it emphasizes on that. And that's why I think this game should really try to be in everyone's collection. I wish it had a bigger release, because I really, really enjoy Thomas Was Alone. Like I said, look for it. If you can't find a physical copy, and I'm sorry you can't, or somebody's trying to charge you an outrageous price, then try to get it digitally, because it's just that good of a game. I will leave a link down in the descriptions for anybody who might be looking for the eBay or something like that, and I'll put a link down to Limit Run. And like I said, they're not releasing this game anymore, because they've already sold out their prints, but they might provide other games that you might be highly interested in. And I highly recommend you check every month, because every month they update it. They always provide some kind of few good games every month, and it's probably just at least one or maybe none that you might be interested in, but you should always check back. Always, because there's just such good array of games that you never expected got a physical release. So I thank you all for watching. Nane, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope to keep trying to provide you the best of these videos. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him? Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.